Warning: you will hear adult language in this video. If you are offended by adult language, Student of the Game FX is not liable for the damage done to your virgin ears. All right. Well, this is day 2. We actually won 3 out of 4 trades again. Now, off camera, I did some dumb shit, and basically, like, I closed the trade early, y'all. I started looking. Don't ever look. Just don't. That's the wrong way to trade. Don't look. Just place it down. You know, if you're wrong, you're wrong. This is how you're gonna lose your R right there. I'm only going 1 to 1.5, and I got myself all messed up off this damn early close. Anyways, let's get into it. So our first trade was a win. It was AUDCHF. So if we go over here to AUDCHF, you can see on the 5 minute here, this is one I entered early in the night and wasn't really like happy that I entered that early in the night, but we took our 1 to 1.5 here gladly. This was I believe the one where we were coming up and we were still in this a bullish uptrend here, but then we were talking about a short-term downtrend. We had seen price come back up on the 4-hour, retest this block here, and so then we just basically sold off from where on the lower time frames we just, you know, we kept seeing lower lows and our lower highs and lower lows, and we just kind of sold off. Just felt right because of the way the structure was moving. Next one, EURUSD is a loss. Now this one is interesting. We were looking at it, and this is when I was like, well, we might as well just like take a parachute and hop, you know, jump off a cliff or whatever and like hop on and shit. And you know, I was right, but I was wrong before I was right. Now you can see I went up here, got a little clapperoonie, and then it came down and was like, oh, you can have your 7 pips now. The part that was interesting is that when I was marking out zones, it actually came right to the 50% of the zone that I marked off. And also, I mean, it tapped right on this block here, basically right up on it, and then just went, you know, I wouldn't say it shot up, but on the 5 minute, you could definitely get a good trade out of this. I mean, this was like 27 pips. On Euro US, that's a decent amount. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that I got in too early. I do fail at trading this pair, even though apparently it's the easiest one to trade from what people keep telling me. And I'm just like, all right, well, fuck it, I can't be. It's not the best. If I see an opportunity, I'll attempt to take it, but it looks like I've been thwarted again. Too bad I didn't put a pending order at the 50%, huh? All right, let's get it. US 30, US 30. US 30 is going to be interesting here. So this one, look at that 4 hours to make sure I'm not crazy. So if I remember correctly, we saw this big ass impulse wave break the lows here, and we went down to the lower time frame, but we didn't see much besides just downtrending structure. I think I just immediately went to the 5 minute. I don't know why. I just remember just seeing this, and then I saw this impulse beginning here, and since all of these highs were lower than the previous highs, I mean, like, check this out, check this out. We got this one here, we got this one here, we got this one here, right? Still low. This one here. Only time we broke back above a little bit, and not even with bodies, is over here. But anyways, so we saw this tap this area, like basically it just made 3 lower highs and then started an impulse wave. So we figured we could get our 1 to 1.5 out of that, and we did. And I'll do the potentials like I did in the first video after I go over the last trade here. Because I forgot, honestly, and we already flowing. We're doing it. So that was our US 30 win. Pretty simple shit, just structure trade. And then selling near the top. I mean, I put the stop loss slightly above the top. I felt happy with it. It could have been better, one candle up, but you know. Okay, so last one is pound yen. I don't have a goofy ass name for that. It's just pound yen. Call it GBPJPY. Anyways, this one was also interesting to me. We did win this one. As you can see, it didn't straight up give it to us like some of the other ones, but it did dump nonetheless. And we just basically saw these lows break here, and we entered. Pretty simple. Like, this thing closed all the way down here. I was worried about this wick right here, but I took a risk on it. I figured if it's gonna continue going down after breaking these previous lows here, then it'll come back up to retest like this area somewhere. And it didn't make it that far, but you know, I put my stop loss up there just in case. We still get our 1 to 1.5, so that's our win there on pound yen. And so, you know, all in all, so far out of 8 trades, we have a 75% win rate, which makes me pretty happy. There's still time to lose, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I've failed enough to know that you can always be happy in the beginning. Anyways, okay, so let's just go over the potentials and then I'll just close it out. So for this, if we had taken the trade all the way down, instead of one, oh shoot. If we go to one, I can't even talk. If we drag it all the way down here, instead of 1 to 1.5, we could have got 1 to 8, which would have been nice. I think that if I were to actually have placed it on a previous target, instead of just doing an indiscriminate 1 to 1.5, I most likely would have done, oh wait, I'm on 2 hour, what the hell? I would have done this area here to be safe, and it would have been a 1 to 5. Reason for that is because I see this block here, and that would have been basically the limit of my comfortability with this trade. Okay, just Control Z, thank you. Okay, for USD, if I won this one, I mean, you can see it went down to our 50%. I think it would have been better to take the trade from the 50%. So if we had listened to ourselves initially, we definitely could have got a 1 to 1.5, right? Let's just hypothetically, if we were up in the, you know, in it and not trying to get a 1 to 1.5, it could have been a 1 to 6. Okay, so pound yen, easy one. If we held past 1 to 1.5, it would have potentially been a 1 to 5. Let's go and check the 1 hour to see where our potential target could have been. Okay, so probably would have been more like this because of this block over here, which is a 1 to 3. I'm very, you know what, I don't know if I mentioned this, so I'm just going to say it again, but the zones I called out on the pound yen, it came right back to our zones that we had marked out that were untested. And I think I just wanted to point it out because this is also great for a potential area to trade. If I'm able to spot these in the future, then I'm able to actually, you know, be able to take trades from this. Like, I don't know, it's just about eye training, continuing, making things better, you know. And then the last one, S30, our potential for profit on this was quite a bit, actually. It was, if I held it till now, it'd be 1 to 9, or 1 to, actually, sorry, 1 to 8.3, 1 to 8, whatever. But really the most it could have been is just probably 1 to 7 because it came back up and would have clapped me right here. But let's see, if I were to plot that on the 1 hour, like, I wouldn't have much of a target. I probably would have to do it around here at this area to make myself feel comfortable. Yeah, I think this would have been too low for me to be comfortable, but it looks like it's going to go there anyways. So anyways, yeah, those are my results. 3 out of 4 wins again. Yeah, thanks for watching.